Good morning, everyone. It is August 15th, 2023. Good morning. I hope you guys are all doing well. We've got this energy of the new moon coming in tomorrow. So I'm sure you guys are feeling something. I'm feeling pretty upbeat today. I know sometimes around the moons we can feel, either energized or like really tired, but it's not getting me. So hopefully it doesn't. I want to stay in this good, positive, upbeat energy for sure. So I hope you guys are all doing very well. I want to thank you all for all the sweet comments that you guys had mentioned on the Sunday night show. We had a great show on Sunday. So if you haven't seen it, I encourage you guys to go and see our show that we did on Sunday with Lance. He was back. But it was a great show and we did really good. We went over so many things, so many truther things as well. So it was really fun. It was great to have him back for sure. StreamYard was giving us some issues the other Sunday, so we weren't together at that time, but very great show if you haven't seen it. And also I want to share a screen as well. This coming Friday on the 18th, you want to head over to Rumble Beyond Mystic. You don't want to miss the new show that I've got going on, Mystical Universe with Ben Thompson. So shout out to Ben Thompson in case he's in the chat. But this is going to be a very fun show. Our first official episode this Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Mystical Universe. So it's going to be very, very mystical. And I'm not going to give too many hints, but it's going to be a great topic. You guys are going to enjoy it. It's really fun and very mysterious as to what is going on out there in the universe. So it's going to be really fun. And also, another upcoming series that I'm doing here on this channel on YouTube, my own channel here, I'm going to be doing, let's see if I could pull it up. It's all the archangels. So I'm going to be doing the archangels. Let me just get back to this part. Here we go. Yep, here it is. Archangels part 1. I will release that on the 22nd. It is a very special date, August 22nd. That's very meaningful to me. Archangels as well. But definitely a lot of you have always asked, like in personal readings, how do you remain so strong with everything that's happened in your life and your experiences in your journey? But my answer is archangels. Angels in general are masters and guides, spirit guides as well. That is how I remain strong, and I keep my faith and my hope, and I always try my very best to stay positive during all the experiences I've had in my life. So I will be sharing my personal experiences with archangels. It's a very August 22nd is a huge date for me personally in my life, a major experience in my life. I've never publicly said it, but August 22nd was the date of my expected twins that I was going to have, but they changed their mind. So back in 2012, they didn't come on the earth plane. I think they knew. They're like, you know what? We have other work to do on the other side. So my twins decided to go back, but they were supposed to come around here on the earth plane. August 22nd of 2013 would have been their date of birth, but it's all good. They wanted to go back, so it's all good. But archangels are very precious to me. That is who I've always prayed to. I know a lot about them. Our masters, our spirit guides, they're all with us at all times. And we also have angels walking among us. So we have angels with us. I know that I have a few angels in my life that I definitely know who they are. And I think if they're watching, they know who I'm talking about. There's about three immediate angels in my personal life that I interact with on a daily basis. And they definitely know who they are. And I believe all of you know angels as well. People are placed in our lives at certain times, especially when they come in and you start your friendship relationship with them. It is all for a reason. when they come into your life. So I do feel in my heart that a lot of our friendships are divine gifts. They're brought to us for a reason, to help us heal, to help us learn what unconditional love is, pure love truly is. So yeah, it's going to be really fun for that series about archangels. We'll be going over everything that I know about them, as well as further research I've extended into. Like this past weekend, I've extended my research. So this will be really fun to go over all the archangels and everything. So it'll be so fun. And I'll be interacting with you guys as well and getting your input for further series on archangels, masters, the masters, and the guides as well. So before we get into today's tarot message, let's also go over this. I found something that I wanted to read. It's under the chapter with Saint Francis. So we're gonna read this right now. It's beautiful. So this is Saint Francis. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. When there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine masters, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we're pardoned. And it says, dying to ourselves, that we're born to eternal life, which I feel we are all immortal. Our souls never die. We continue to live on. So it's just the shell that doesn't always work for us forever. But we are immortal. We keep on living, and our souls we can come back, or we can stay in a different dimension and continue to help others that way. So that's my belief, but I feel very strongly about it through my experiences, through my dreams, my visions, all of it, channeling. So lots of other surprises coming as well that I'm going to be releasing aside from cards. But I'm not going to mention them right now, but there's a lot coming to help humanity in general. And it does have to do with the afterlife and healing and all of that. So definitely something I hold close to my heart that I will always dedicate time to help humanity with that, as well as natural healing, health, and wellness. So if you're new here, you want to check out Ascent Nutrition. All of us need to check out Ascent Nutrition. So this is for natural healing, organic healing. We have the capability to heal ourselves spiritually and with the assistance of natural remedies, such as all these beautiful things that the planet has for us out there. So all of these are organic, natural healing products here, and I stand by Ascent Nutrition, as you all know, and always will. But I take all of them, actually. But I am very focused at the moment, this time, since it is summer. I am detoxing and trying to, look a little bit better in my swimsuit. So I'm doing the humic and fulvic acid. I'm also doing, my favorite is the berberine, the DHA, and then all the pine stuff as well. That is helping me detox. And also, I have to say, the berberine, if you are also trying to slim down a little bit for the summer, definitely berberine boosts my energy completely. So I take it before I go to the gym, and then I'm just like wild and fast on those machines. But yeah, it gives me a lot of energy, and it also curbs my appetite. So I recommend the berberine for that one. I had to throw that in there because that's natural healing. So spiritually, we can heal ourselves, and also with those natural remedies. So don't forget that. But anyways, let's get into the tarot and let's take a look at what is the message for today. What is the message? What would like to come through for August 15th? August 15th, 2023. What is the message for today? Here we go. We have the Fool card. We have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands. So I love the Fool card. It is an Aries energy. It's a doer. Like they have to get things done. They get energized. They get excited. So they're pumped. Aries are usually pumped, motivated for their next move, their next adventure. So it's a very adventurous card as well. The Fool card. So I feel like as a collective, so I'm not the only one feeling it today, but this energy is very high energy. And I feel we're very motivated, we're focused, we have a goal, and we're going to make it happen. Even take on new things. I mean, things are coming to me too, to bring old things back that I was doing that I enjoyed, such as like dancing and also the music. Got to bring that back. So think about that today as well. The message here, don't be afraid to take a risk or a chance. Don't be shy. Don't just jump in, take that adventure. If it's something that you wanted to take on, like example, like if you wanted to learn how to dance for real, don't be shy about it. Just do it. Let's just jump in and do it. So the Aries energy of the Fool card, don't be afraid and just go for it, whatever it may be. If it's about starting a business or learning something new to teach others, I feel like a lot of you are thinking along the lines of business or helping humanity in your own ways as well. So I feel like you're just going to go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. And fear is always the ego. So we all have it. The ego kind of creeps in and says, nah, I don't think it's a good idea. Don't listen to that. No. Any second guessing is usually your ego. So don't fall for that little trick. It's a trickster. And then we've got the Three of Cups and then the Seven of Wands. So we've got the Three of Cups, high energy, that goes really well with the Fool card. So high energy, stay in that frequency of excitement, motivation, goal-oriented, and just go for what you want. This is the Seven of Wands. You might have to have your guard up. Let's see what this is about. Let's get into this. We've got the Four of Cups. Oh boy, this is what I was just saying. So that Seven of Wands, I'm not a fan of the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, he is protecting himself, but it's also a little bit too guarded in regards to the message that's coming through here with that Four of Cups as well. That's a lot of overthinking. So you're overthinking possibly. What I'm trying to say is don't let any blocks, your own self, don't let yourself get in your own way. So your own way of overthinking and second guessing, what if this and what if that, don't fall into that trap. I feel like these two cards here, we've all been there. We do it. I do it. But we have to try to kick that. And that's usually if it's really severe, seriously call on your archangels and guides in the universe and just ask, please release this doubt, fear, anxiety. Don't have any blockages and go for what it is that you want to do. Stay in that Fool card energy and the Three of Cups. High vibrational love frequency. Cups and tarot are love. So that high excitement. So don't let anything take you off your path. Even other people might say and give their opinion and try to drag you down and convince you not to do something, but don't let that happen. You got to follow your heart always. Follow your intuition. You got the High Priestess. That is one of my favorite cards, the High Priestess. So we got to follow our inner knowing, our inner peace. We have all the answers within us. So yes, it's fine to ask opinions of others and how they feel about things, but ultimately you need to make the decision with your inner guidance, your inner knowing. Our souls are very old. So we've lived so many lifetimes. We have all the answers within us. We know ourselves the best. So this is our higher self, our intuition. We want to listen to that. Then we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is to push forward. It's a Cancer energy as well. Pushing forward. Also, it's fast-paced. So I would say out of all of these cards, we've got four out of the 7 saying to go for your dreams, go for what it is that you want to do, follow your heart, follow your intuition. So these other 2 definitely lost the battle of blocking ourselves. So overthinking, fear, doubt, worry, no more. Let's not do that. Let's do the best we can to defeat this, and every time it comes in, and cast it away. So that is a very good message, I think, for today. That's what wanted to come through. So I feel like that might be for a lot of you out there that are thinking about doing something and being bold and stepping out maybe of your comfort zone. And remember, when you step out of your comfort zone, that's awesome. That's the best. When you're uncomfortable, as much as it sucks in the moment, when it's uncomfortable, that's when you're going to grow. And that's what we want. We can't always just stay cozy, or we're not going to learn. We're not going to grow. We're not going to experience life. Life is a roller coaster, but it's a fun one for sure. The ups and the downs. And also, Arcana Shores, that's why I named Arcana Shores after the ocean, because also when I see the waves coming in, it's just like life. Our experiences could be a very high waves, that are very high and challenging, but those are the best ones because that's when we learn and we get stronger through anything, and then we can make it through anything. So the highs in our lives are the high waves, and then the low waves are the low times that are a bit calmer and steady. So, yep, that's why I named Arcana Shores what it is. Had to throw that in there, kind of went with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I'm going to look at you guys in the chat. Shout out to Connie Phillips. Intuition has high. That's true. Definitely. Our high self, our higher self. We got to listen to it. Learn to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Yes. Yeah. Start being in love with being uncomfortable. Yeah. Being vulnerable. Oh my gosh. I had a list. Was it last week? It was last week, I think. Yep. I had a list I made of all the things I am fearful of that would put me in a very vulnerable position. And I did them. I did them. Even if the outcome wasn't the best, oh well. I know in my heart I did it. I was vulnerable and I mastered it. So it's only going to make us stronger if we do put ourselves in positions to face our fears sometimes. It's all good. It's fun, actually. Now I'm looking back at it. It's pretty funny. It's all good. I'm not scared anymore. And then what's this one? We must focus on positive thoughts. We are way too powerful. Very true. Positive thinking, even certain words will just it'll take your vibe away. You know what I mean? So we have to watch our words as well. And I'm catching myself. Sometimes I'll say certain words and I'm like, cancel, I'll cancel it and I'll correct myself. Because there's certain words I just don't want to say anymore. Because I do feel that a lot of words were put into our language to suppress us and make us doubt ourselves. So we don't want to do that. But it is so good to see you guys all here, and I thank you so much. And I do want to remind you guys, if you are looking to have a personal reading, to find me, you'll go to maisonjupiter.com to schedule a personal reading. My new website will be coming up shortly. Probably next month, I'll have it all back in order. But until then, please go to maisonjupiter.com to schedule a personal reading with an hour of you and me. We go over anything that you want, any subject you can ask me under the sun or above. It doesn't matter what the questions are. And I advise you guys to write your own questions down for the whole hour, but you don't have to. We could totally freestyle. Yesterday, I had a very good reading. I did a whole year forecast for this woman. It was awesome too. So we did month to month, every month up until next year. It did fill the whole hour, but it was amazing what we were uncovering. And it was really cool because it would align with some vacations that she had planned for next year. And I had no way of knowing that, but Spirit let me know some insights on it. And it was very cool. So that was fun. And then also I specialize in the afterlife, connecting to the other side, as well as your star seed cosmology. So finding out what type of star seed are you. That's a fun one as well. So again, you guys could ask whatever you want. But I'm just throwing it out there. Ooh, a shout out to Harley Ray Crystal Shop. Thank you very much for being here. Very sweet. And Harley Ray Crystal Shop is where you're going to want to go to find your sage, your crystals, all of that. So I don't have the page pulled up here, darn it, but we will put the links in the description as well. But Harley Ray Crystal Shop has the best sage and candles by far, for sure. But I want to thank you all for being here this morning. This is really fun. We're kicking off another week, and it's going to be a great one. I can't wait to see what happens in the news, in the real news, with all the world stuff with Mr. T and all of it. So until tomorrow, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you then. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.